The answer is yes. There's no doubt that we have failed in the social arrangement. The conflict that has occurred or still occurring in communities. I think in many ways we have caused too many communities to deteriorate to the point where firstly no one wants to live in these communities. And when you live in these communities, you literally surrender to the dictate of the strong men in these areas. It is very sad. Politicians, pastors, stakeholders must be prepared to go into the communities and expose the criminals, expose the dons. One has to be bold and courageous. When I started out in Grandspin was a war zone. I used to sit on the gully bank with all the gangsters. Everybody used to say it's me promoting them. But when I sat on the gully bank with them, I sat and said, this thing can't work. Before 2 or 3 years, many of you will be dead. So the truth of the matter is that there needs to be a different social contract. For instance, I know that there were lending agencies. Had no problem lending people in them. Because when the people don't pay back, is a gunman or the don they send for the person.
Well, you know that?
Of course, it used to happen in Grandspin, where people have to hurry up to pay. Otherwise, the gunmen will come for them this week. So you have situation like that used to happen. And I said, if that happens in the community, the extortionists, who are very oftentimes the gangsters at the corners who are extorting, they must be exposed by the communities.
My view, top of the day to you. Crime and violence. Yeah. It has been a thorn in our side from before you and me was here. Showed up here on this earth in Jamaica. Right? It have cost us immensely. The flight to overseas of our educated people has done a lot of damage to Jamaica, our intellectual capacity. People who should have been here to be giants of industry, because of the crime, lack of opportunity which the crimes create, they have to migrate and take all of their wealth of knowledge with them overseas, right? Which costs us dearly. Because believe it or not, the poor lady in the community who just have a $500, who can't even afford to buy chicken back now, which is at $190. Rice, I think 2 pounds of rice is like for $100. Where she gonna get the oil and the seasoning from? Right? That old lady had to subsidize those people who attended the tertiary education. Right? Even though for them, the individual who have been who's attending these learning institutions, it costs them a lot as well. But the poor people also contribute to that. And because of crime, investment have been held back because man have to consider if he want to come set up a business in Jamaica to pay extortion. If him fail to pay that, his own livelihood can be threatened. He can lose his life and his family can be in danger. So a man don't want to do that. So it affects us in not creating enough opportunity for those young students leaving our learning institution to earn an honest living. And the basics of human nature is survival, because we need food to keep up our strength and basic amenities, right? Okay, so here's my solution to all of this, my view. Create laws, right, for the poor man and for the higher ups, or so-called leaders. I refer to as the plantation, as the house niggas, because that's how they treat us. They don't really work for us. But that notwithstanding, create a constitutional republic governed by laws, right? something similar to the USA Constitution, right? Where the government exists to protect the rights of the people. Right to life, to worship whosoever you want to worship, and to the pursuit of happiness. And it is to secure these rights that government is instituted. So, right now, my view, the system that we have isn't working. I've been hearing about this from I was a little lad. We create specialized police units, we go around, we kill, but it's like a carousel. We keep producing more. And these younger generations are getting more sophisticated, armed with the scamming money. When they make a money now, is a gun a man want. See? Someone is benefiting from this crime. Right? The higher heads, these dinosaurs that we have in Jamaica from Wapikill full up, these old money, someone is benefiting from it, my view. Couple of years ago we heard of a place in the country where they find a machine that is producing bullets for guns. All those things get in Jamaica. So get a constitution where the government exists to secure the rights of the people. When they go against that, they are persecuted and charged just like the little poor man on the street. Right? Citizens, you and me, have to be held accountable as well. Don't take no money from nobody. Don't make no man buy you out for your morals. A man wrong him wrong. Don't make no politician come tell us say you can have two phones, you take one for call the next one. Stop with the gimmicks. Right? We don't need to be scholars to do these things. You love your family, you love your loved ones, you want them to be secure, you want to secure a future for them. So we all come together and we work towards that future. Everyone obey the laws. Right? Because there are consequences when you break those laws. And it's just not for the poor man, but it's also there for the rich man. Let us work from that, because the system that we have now, if we should implement any institution, the system that we have is going to corrupt those people as well. So we need to get rid of the system, start afresh. That's the only hope I see for Jamaica. I love this country. I won't give up this country for nowhere else in the world. But the hearts of the people have become more cold. We have become more callous towards each other. So we need a change. So my solution, my view, is to get rid of the system and start a new system. That all our leaders are accountable. What they said, if we give them a task to accomplish and they don't accomplish, we get rid of them, find new leaders to do that. And that's how we'll start to clean up the society, encourage better parenting, mothers and fathers in the home to direct the children the right way, clean up the garrisons, the less fortunate, go in there, change their surroundings, make them feel a part of Jamaica, let them have something to know that, yeah, if Jamaica mash up my life, I can mash up as well. Until we do that, my view, we'll be talking and coming up with plans and committees and spending money just for nothing. Right? Stop the nepotism. Stop the siphoning of taxpayer money. I go back to that old lady in the garrison who just have a $500. She may not be working, but you can't escape GCT. You have to buy something with GCT. I got added on. So there you go, brother. That's my little 2 cents. Blessings.